Hi, this is Sharon at Fitinfun.com, and I'm talking about getting a study group for any class that you're taking and how to do it and why to do it. And the big thing is I've used study groups all through my college. I kind of fell into it early in my junior college. A girl grabbed me and said, "We live near each other and we're in the same classes, let's study together." And from there it snowballed into us getting a third friend and then a fourth, and then she, the first girl, dropped out of school completely, and I just kind of took it from there and always tried to have people. And especially at the end of accounting school, I was literally standing up on day one of the class and saying, "I need my study people. Who's here that wants to study, and here's my times." Because I needed help. Like, accounting school was hard. That was a lot of brain knowledge that had to come quick, and having other people that are in your same situation that you can talk with that have different strengths than you. Like, someone probably is going to be a really good reader and outliner, and someone else is really good at math, and someone else is really good at keeping you organized and keep you on target. Someone else is really good at deciphering tests and understanding like the answers on the pre-exams and stuff. And if you can get that group together, you're going to do 1,000 times better in school, plus you'll have friends. So there's really no downside. And now that I even know better, I would be arranging food. I think we were just eating junk food, but I would be saying, like, we all need to start bringing something healthy. Because we were meeting for hours on the weekends. My one study group at the end, like, I had a little core group, and we went through, I think, the last 3 terms together of my 4-year degree. And I certainly could not have done it without any of them. No way. No way. I was taking 17 and 19 credit hours in those last times because I was determined to get my degree before I turned 30. And that required me to really bump it up, as well as just financially and wanting to be done. It had been 7 years, and it was 7 years by the time I got done. So I had a goal. But those people really helped me. And so the first thing is just meeting people and introducing yourself and asking for a student list and asking people to give you their name and number. Like, turn your head and speak to them. Get in their phone, get in theirs, and they get in yours. And, put the details of who they are and what class it is, and then call them and say, "Are you studying tonight? Like, let's get together and study together." Start the ball rolling, because you're going to find the studious people. Like, in school, there's, the drinkers, and then there's the people who aren't going to make it, and then there's the people that are just struggling on their own, and then there's people that are more gregarious, and, a certain percentage of those people are going to graduate, and the ones that are going to be the ones that will want to do study groups. So you're going to be in the right group if you get them. And so, like I said, you can announce it in the class, you can turn your head left to right, you can speak to every single person as you see them walking in and out of class, before and after in those first weeks. And you really want it in the beginning. And of course, once you find your group, then you just try to take classes together, and now you already have them. And then again, you all try to get people, like, constantly. And the person who only comes like once or twice is still valuable. Like, even the rest of you are doing it every 10 meetings that you do, and then someone only comes once or twice, you will still be getting a benefit, and they will, and it'll help everybody. So don't worry about that. Just whoever comes, you're happy. And even that person who comes who's really confused and doesn't know what they're doing and thinks they're going to learn from you, you're going to end up learning from them by teaching them, and that whole session will probably go better than all your other ones, just because you had that person who was behind, and it made you work harder. So there's that. And then there's also online study groups where you can find different study boards and things like that, where you can ask questions. But those are not the people that are in your specific class. So that's really not a good first resource. The people you really want are the people that are there. And I was on campus for my 4-year degree, and I was online for my MBA. And on my MBA, we did the exact same thing, only by phone and by computer, and it worked perfectly, just as well, if not better, because you didn't have to get up and go anywhere, and you could be in your PJs and all that. So that, again, I would not have my MBA without those people. And in that case, there's like 20 of them at least, because it was 19 months of hard work. And every time I switched classes, we were talking on computer groups. That's how we did the classes. So you could type in there, and that was my first thing. Who wants to be in a study group? I can meet these times. And I always got people. So I don't think I did any class alone in my MBA. So just reach out and you'll get them. And then just make it work. Be sure to Fitinfun no matter what.